Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 5th episode of Elliott Astro-Imaging Session. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight, as I got a little bit of a late start tonight due to the USB was not responding for the telescope. In other words, it was not communicating, which meant I couldn't do telescope control, so I had to maneuver a few things to get some things going. As I posted in the Facebook group, that my plan is tonight is to get the North American Nebula in hydrogen alpha, and it would just be a run-on of the Pelican, which I did earlier last week, and I will be stitching those two images together to create a mosaic, and I will be doing that throughout the summer and making it a bigger and bigger image by adding more panels to it. I wanted to show everybody a little bit about the PhD2 tracking software. That's what I have up right now. That is, again, for guiding. I made a few changes on it to make it a little bit easier and for better guiding, as I changed it to pixels, not by arc seconds. So in other words, I am putting it on there so that way and I changed the colors too to orange and blue instead of red and blue. And this just shows the movement in pixels instead of arc seconds. So it gives me a little bit more of a detail, and then I can take a look and see if it's moving, and how much it's moving. I want to show everybody the image here. Now, I have the website pulled up for Elliott Astro-Imaging from Facebook, as you can see here. And I just wanted to show everybody the image that I took last week. And this is the Pelican Nebula 6888. Oh, no, that's the crescent. There it is. IC 5070, I'm sorry. There it is. Okay, so this was taken without the flats, without the biases and the dark frames or anything. This was just solely just the image itself. And I took 7 6-minute images and stacked them one on top of the other for a total exposure of 42 minutes. And where you can see up at the top left, that is where I shifted the camera over downward to the right, and then I'll be getting this entire section right here tonight. And then I'll be able to stitch the two images together. Now, tonight's session is the same exposure, 7 at 6 minutes, so it'll be 42 minutes. And I will continuously keep doing that over the next few sessions, see how that goes, and we'll go from there. Again, finalized images, and this one was the crescent. I got to add a lot more exposure to that one. Again, no biases, no flats, no darks, just the straight up image itself. And I'll be adding more to this as I go along. But this turned out really well too. And that one, again, was 7 at 360. And actually, I'm sorry, for the Pelican, it was 6 at 600, 7 at 360. So I'll be doing some 10-minute images too tonight, depending on how guiding is. So you can see that, which is kind of cool. I do have an image up, so we can actually take a look at that. We can actually see how stars aren't looking too horrible. By the way, everybody, I now have a mouse, so I can actually zoom in if need be. So that's a good thing. Just want to get it right where I can see everything here. There we go. The stars are not that great. We'll see if guiding actually settles down a little bit here, but not too horrible. There is a little bit of nebulosity down here in the corner here. Where the Pelican is, according to this image, is actually it's right up here. I did flip the image because I wanted to make sure my actual camera is pointed upside down, and I do have to fix that, but too late. So I'm going to leave it as is. The Pelican, again, sits right here, and then this is the North American Nebula. This entire thing right here is going to be the North American Nebula, and it should look really, really cool. I can't wait to see the finalized image of this, as I want to shoot as many as I possibly can tonight. It is pretty high up in the horizon right now. Again, I don't have the Starry Night software hooked up right now. It is giving me a lot of problems, and I don't know what is wrong with it. I'm going to have to unhook everything tomorrow afternoon and figure it out of why it's not working. But I will look at that and I will figure it out tomorrow. A little satellite went through it on the bottom left here, but so far it's not looking too horrible. Not perfect by any means, not even close, but not bad. Let's zoom in and see what we got here. Yeah, there is definite drift. I'm hoping that'll definitely settle down. Let me just take a look and see here. Yeah, we're running at about 0.25 pixel movement, so it's not great. And the error is at 1.13 arc seconds. So that's not too horrible. Right now we're at 70% now for the 6-minute image. And we'll see what this looks like. If guiding does settle down, I will do 10-minute images and then we'll go from there. Wanted to just do a quick session here as I did start late. A few things didn't work my way. Hopefully tomorrow will be a lot better than today. And we'll go from there. Join me later on. They most certainly can. I will be out here till about 12:30 or so. I'm going to try to see if I can get at least an hour of this object before I head on out. And then I'll be back out here again tomorrow at about 9:45. And if everything goes well and if everything cooperates, I will start the broadcast right away. If not, then I will let everybody know on the Facebook page for Elliott Astronomy. So I want to wait and see how this image goes and see how this is. We're at 89%. If it is a good image, then we'll keep going. Let's see how it is. Yeah, guiding is all over the place here. I'm going to track it on a different star. I'm going to pick... I'm going to try this one. We'll try that one. Should be a little bit better. Let's see if how much the stars moved here. Tiny bit better, but it's still pretty far off. So we'll see what it does here, and we'll see how good this is going to be here. Increase the exposure to 3 seconds here. All right, guiding's just got to settle down here again. You know, the stars are not pinpoint tonight. They are not doing what I want it to do at all. It is bouncing all over the place to recalibrate the guider. So just wanted to give everybody a little bit of a, session here, so this way everybody can take a look. Again, anybody can feel free to join in on the actual, session itself, and I will be available tonight. So I'm going to end the broadcast now, and I'll be on for about another hour. I will post the finalized image. Hopefully it will actually work. Message me if possible, but I'm gonna let everybody go, and have a great night.